So this is everything that I'm using.
Okay. So we always have people asking us, like, what do we always use at home? Like, we're the people that work here, the esthetician, medical assistant, we're in a derm office. People are always asking us, what do you guys use at home? So today I'm going to go over what Naila uses and the benefits of every step product, you know, from start to finish. First, we'll start with your cleansing. So Naila does the Environ 3-step cleansing process with her pre-oil clay mask and cleansing lotion. So your pre-cleansing oil basically is just going to kind of loosen up everything, the makeup, dirt, debris. Your clay mask, which has kaolin in it, that's kind of going to pull impurities out of the skin. And then she finishes up with kind of cleansing that all off. So that is step 1 for her.
Yeah, I love this step. None of it feels drying or anything, and it feels luxurious, especially the oil. I love that.
For her, step 2, now she next adds more of her corrective type products onto the skin, which, you know, this is why I always say, you know, come and ask us questions, see your esthetician. Usually depends, you know, they'll say how thick the product is, whether it's a cream or serum, what do you want to hit the skin first. I also like to have more of your corrective type products go on the skin next. So this for her is going to be, we'll start with the Frown Serum. This one kind of focuses more on your crow's feet. You can even put it around the lips where people have those fine lines and wrinkles or your more expression type lines. And then she uses the Retinol 2 Serum. This one's just a higher dose retinol that's going to help increase your cellular turnover and force your skin to, I always say, act as a younger skin. We also have a retinol here by Sente, which is also more of their stronger retinol, but it also is packed with dermatin sulfate analog and chondroitin sulfate analog, so that's going to help kind of hydrate the skin, plump the skin. These two here, so this is also by Environ, so this is the C-Quence serum you're on, number 3, and Defense Creme. So this one, again, is a retinol that you can use to help with cellular turnover. Now, it's not as strong. It's not I would call this one more of the boost, and we would kind of start you on the Youth Essential Retinols first. And this is the Antioxidant Defense Creme. These ones you can apply morning and night. You can actually mix them together, so it makes them a little more user-friendly. Peptides. I think there's some peptides in this one, too, I believe.
Yeah.
Again, peptides are just going to help with kind of stimulating your collagen and elasticity. It kind of works on that. Now for your add-ons.
Yes.
So if you're feeling like you need a little bit of work on maybe some sun damage after the summertime, hyperpigmentation, this is their Melafade or their Radiance focus line. This one has some lactic acid. It has some niacinamide in there, some alpha-arbutin. These are all things that are going to help kind of correct hyperpigmentation, lighten some dark spots on the skin. She uses this as needed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she does. And for her eye cream, she uses the Alastin Eye Treatment. So Alastin, the way that they work is their technology, it kind of seeks out damaged collagen and it kind of rids the body of it and it replaces it and it builds up your collagen within your body. So it's kind of cleaning out the old, replacing it with some new. That's the way that Alastin works. And these are some other little things you can do at home to kind of give yourself more of a facial treatment. I'll start with this one actually.
Okay.
So this is Environ's Revival Mask. This has lactic acid, mandelic acid, and asiatic acid are the 3 I like to point out in here. This is something you can do once, twice weekly at home to kind of give yourself a little facial, a little boost. When people come to me and say that they need, like they just feel dull, they need something brightening, I'll always add this into their regimen. Again, you can do it once, twice a week. How often do you do the
Twice a week,
okay.
yeah.
This is kind of gives your skin that boost to brighten it up a little bit. 10 to 20 minutes and you can take it off. So this is called a Focus CT Stamper. This one you would focus on the crow's feet area, even perioral fine lines around here. Again, more of your expression type lines. What you do is you kind of stamp the skin. It has these tiny micro needles on the end. It kind of creates open channels, and then you can apply your creams afterward. It actually helps the products to absorb about 80% better. I'll talk about the roller, same thing. This is a micro roller that you can use at home. Again, just going to create micro channels in the skin and help the product absorb a little better into the skin. And of course, we can't forget the cleaner with these. So this is an instrument cleaning solution. So when you're done rolling or stamping on the skin, you definitely want to clean that off to prevent spread of bacteria. Those are those. And we'll finish up with our Lip Luxe lip care. So she uses the sweet coconut. So this is a whole line where it comes actually with a scrub as well. So you're going to remove all that dull, dead skin on the lips. Some people forget to do that on the lips as well. And then this is packed with lots of hydration, gives your skin, or I'm sorry, your lips smooth look, helps boost collagen in that as well, and just helps plump the lips up a little bit and make them look very hydrated.
Yeah.
So
It
this
seems
is-
like a lot, but I do use all of it, and I can. Environ has like a cocktailing system, so that's why a lot of these don't have the tops on them, because I just pump, mix. Like these two I cocktail together, and these I use as needed. So I would use like the Mel Prep and then let that sink in, and then cocktail these two together. And then to use my roller, I do my 3-step cleansing and then the toner, which is not here today. And then I roll, and then I put my vitamins on. And then depending on the night, as Christy said, I use this mask twice a week. And you can also use the hydrating clay mask. So I alternate between these two. And then there's another product that I love, which is not here, the hydrating oil capsules. So luxurious. You love it.
Yeah, like I said, you said it seems like a lot, but typically if somebody wants to start on a skincare regimen, I always start very simple because it can be very overwhelming at first. So we can even start with the cleanser, but we'll start with just these two at first. So you're getting your antioxidants, you're getting your vitamin A onto the skin to start with turning the cells over. And sunscreen, which we're missing here too, would also be first and foremost. So usually just, again, I start with sunscreen, a good antioxidant, a good retinol, and then maybe like a nice hydrator in there somewhere. Just starting it very simple. And then as far as things to correct hyperpigmentation, or if you wanted to boost up anti-aging, whether you want your peptides, growth factors, things like that, then we can always add on as needed. But again, I always kind of keep it pretty simple to start because it is very overwhelming at first.
Yeah, and then the importance of rolling. Like you can use all of this stuff, but is it penetrating your skin? So this really helps.
Yeah, I think they say it's about 80% a better product absorption when you roll. Yeah.
So too much, too little? What should I add? What should I take away?
Well, I mean, we didn't see the toner here, but you said
Oh,
you
yeah.
have it just, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it's
I
a
love
peptide toner. So it's not something you would skip because you're also getting peptides in there. It's from the Youth Essential line from Environ. I use the Youth Essential peptide toner.
That's one step people always ask me if they can skip, and I say no. I love a toner. Kind of the purpose of a toner, though there are some out there that might have some peptides in there, so they have a little bit of corrective in there. But the purpose of a toner, one, it will take off any dirt, makeup, or anything that might have been missed by the cleansing process. And also a toner is going to help balance the pH of the skin. And when you do have a more balanced pH, products that you use after will actually absorb into the skin a little better. So that is the purpose of a toner.
Okay,
And
that's good.
we already talked about sunscreen, which we don't have here.
Yeah.
And don't
I
forget your
use
sunscreen.
the sunscreen from Alastin. So it's all mineral, 100% mineral, and has a little tint.
Yeah.
Works well for all skin types.
That's what
And it's not greasy, not chalky, and it blends well on its own or under makeup.
yeah. That's the one I'm using right now.
Oh, yeah?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
good.
Yep. So if you have any questions too, always come in.